eDesign Lesson 2 is going to show you how to add pictures to your spread. Once you have done a layout on your spread, you can close the page by closing the X on the top right to get back to the home or book view. At the top, we've already worked in book. Next, I want to work in library. Click on library. Always make sure you upload pictures to Candids. Don't choose portraits or anything else. Candids are all of our action shots and team pictures and pretty much 99% of what you're going to see in the yearbook. Then you can go to Import Export from My Device. This is where you're going to go to Yearbook 2026. And again, I'm pretending I'm Aubrey to go to Homecoming. And from here, you probably need to have your pictures sorted first into like a maybe use on folder. I'm going to pretend that this is the folder right here. All right, so once you have picked out your pictures for the spread, I would look at them as extra large icons. If you can't see them, the little triangle over here, we can do large or extra large. You can upload one picture at a time by clicking it and choosing upload. Or you can do multiple pictures by waiting for it to finish. This is your taskbar over here. And the more pictures you upload at one time, the longer it's going to take. If I wanted to upload an entire folder of pictures, I would go to Import from My Device. You could do Control A, which is every picture in the folder, especially if you already have like a maybe use on folder. You can hold down your Shift key and do pictures in a row, or you can hold down your Control key and do pick and pick and pick, kind of pictures like that. Either way, once you upload your pictures, you're going to see, do you want to tag the images? Always say yes. You'll thank me later when you go to find photos, especially if you're uploading a lot of photos. So I'll click on the picture or pictures. They'll have a blue box around them. And I'm going to go to keywords, and I'm going to, let me see if it'll let me do it under topics. There should be a topic called homecoming, which there is. I'm just going to place a check mark here. So now when I go to search for pictures later, after hundreds and thousands of pictures have been uploaded, I can always find the homecoming pictures I uploaded. If you don't see a keyword here, then you can click on keywords and add one. You can even create one there, but homecoming was already there. Once you have uploaded your pictures, and I'm going to use these as test photos, once you've uploaded them to your library, then you can go to book. Open up your spread. Now, I want to show you a second way to upload pictures. I do not recommend it though, but some of our staff members do it this way. If you click on the second thing on the toolbar, hover over it, it says Candids. When you're in this screen, you can do a drag and drop process where you can go down to your yellow folder at the bottom and you can, here's Val, click and drag and drop the picture there. But you can't tag them. Later on, you'll kick yourself if you're trying to find some photos that you've uploaded and you can't because they're not tagged, but you do you. Once you have all your pictures that you're going to start working with uploaded, over here on the left-hand side, you can, again, search by topic. Like if I went to homecoming, that one picture I tagged will be there. You can also just reset all and see every photo that you have recently uploaded. All right, once you've uploaded all the photos you want to start working with, either one at a time or all of them at one time, we're going to drag and drop them in. Now, neither of these would work for the dominant picture, but your best photo is going to go in the dominant area. You click and drag it over. Once you drag and drop it, you can double click. When you double click, you're going to see an outline of the whole picture. This is where you can make it bigger and smaller. You can also drag it left and right to fit the box better. And then you'll just continue adding pictures, as many as you need to right now. For the assignment, we're just going to put in at least one practice picture, especially if your thing hasn't happened yet. You can put in temporary pictures. Let's say I find a much better picture later on. I can always replace it. It just takes a click. And then keep going until you have filled as many boxes as you can today. Again, for like homecoming, Aubrey's going to be able to put in a ton of pictures today because we have all the homecoming pictures. If you have prom or track or graduation, of course, you don't have anything right now. You can just put in a temporary picture to show me that you know how to put in photos in those spaces. Just remember to change it later on. When you're finished, you're going to just save it. Either just file save, or you can close the X at the top and it'll ask you to save it or not. That is eDesign Lesson 2.